All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the 5, down low. Here's Calathis. Pass to James. Here's Calathis. Back to James. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to James. Here's Calathis. And here are the latest power rankings. A good picture of how these teams have played coming into February. You take a look at the home team. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they've really found their identity as a team, managing to establish themselves as serious contenders.
To the wing, right side. Fires from deep. And Evan Fournier with the 3.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Evans. Driving to the basket. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Vezenkov. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Calathis. No good on the 3. Pass to Vezenkov. Fournier for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
To stop the run. It's hauled in by Fall.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. On the wing, Fournier. He has 6. Pass to Evans. Clock at 6. On the wing, Fournier. Here's Evans. Takes the 3. Korkmaz pulls it in. They swipe it.
Home team foul. James. First personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Kept alive. Here's Fall. Soft touch off the glass.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now, here is James. A minute 29 left in the first quarter here. Doesn't go that time. Pass to Vezenkov. Launches the 3. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Back to James. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Here's Papanikolaou. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Vizenkov. No one near him. And he hits the jump shot.
Okay, let's throw. Throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
The home team calls timeout. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Calathes. Fournier covering. Here's Calathes. Fires for three. Fournier with some nice D.
He hasn't even made 1 point yet this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
It'll be a turnover. Home team ball.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Calathes. Fournier covering. That one goes. Count it.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Fournier. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. Leading. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Here's Dorsey. And he buries his first look.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
For three, Diallo nails it from beyond the arc.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And he dunks it down.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Pass to Akobo. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. 5 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass. Covered by Diallo. From outside the arc. Over to the wing. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. He drops it from range.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
From deep three-point land. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. He got a piece of it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. First team
It's his
foul.
first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Diallo.
2 shots.
And Diallo drops them both. Here's Dorsey. It's hauled in by Akobo. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Launches it. Fires it in the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
deflects off the backboard. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Diallo. Here's Akobo. Tipped away. Shot clock at 6. Diallo outside. And there's the rejection.
The ball goes to the away team.
Diallo's gone 1 for 3 on the night. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It's hauled in by Akobo. Diallo outside. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
There's the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Diallo. There's a minute 17 left in the first half. Magueron. Here's Matayunas. Here's Akobo. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. He's got 6.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Dorsey. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Dorsey taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Here's Peters. The 3 is up. And Dorsey gets it to go. Dorsey's got 9.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
He takes it in. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there it is for him.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Akobo. They get it again. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the first one at the line is good.
Dorsey at the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 10 seconds left to play in the half. And James puts up a deep 3. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Got it off in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule, or did you take the one game at a time approach? Well, and now time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the visiting team.
They've done a...
And that's it for half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's James. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got rebound number 8 now. They've got Evan Fournier And it's Fall in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside Fournier. Pass to Fall. Now, here is James. He's got 5. From deep. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezinkov in at the 4. Here's Papanikolaou. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. James deciding where to go with it. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by James.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production. There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Here's Papanikolaou. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Fall. Got a hand on it. Pass to Vezinkov. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle. No. No matter what the situation is.
The home team calls timeout. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And James launches it from deep. The quick look, no good that time.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. The home team calls timeout. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Kalathis. Yep, that one goes.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Fournier. Uses the glass on the layup. Fournier's got 5 points in the quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now James. He's got 5. Here's Kalathis. Back to James. Just 4 to shoot. Connects from downtown. James has got 8 points.
Tough period. I mean, he's just 1 for 5 in this frame, struggling to get back on track. And he's just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
There's the 3. The rebound by Vezinkov. Here's Evans. And yep, it's good. He's got 5.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Brown. Back to Korkmaz. Puts up a 3. He's off on that one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And that's an intentional foul.
First team foul.
.55 seconds left in the third. To the inside. Here's Fall. Oh, the stuff! Here's Korkmaz. No points so far. From the arc. A rebound by Vezenkov. Pass to Evans. Can't connect from short range.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bobble him at the rim.
Korkmaz, good. Now here's Fournier. He's guarded closely. Here's Evans. He's got 5.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
The home team calls timeout.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
And unable to corral the miss as it goes out of play.
Substitution on the court.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 15. All right, we're going to step aside for... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. The first free throw is good.
0. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pass to Akobo.
Away team foul. 0. Second personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. A 17-point lead, their biggest.
Offensively, they're really struggling here in the second half. The missed shots continue to pile up, and their field goal percentage is way down.
Good on the bucket. Here's Diallo. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Diallo. Diallo's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. And the layup falls.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Pass to Akobo. Diallo outside. Begueron takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Right wing. No good with a layup. Covered by Diallo. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's a Kobo. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. For three, Diallo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside. He can't get it to go.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Puts up a deep three. Unable to get that one. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And they get it back. Peters. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Home team ball.
So it's the home team now. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Diallo. And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
The home team on D.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
A Kobo, no good. There's 38 seconds left in the game. And he lobs it up.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
"19 seconds left in the final quarter. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. No good on the shot.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown...
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jones, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. And here's James outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Got a piece of it. Davies kicks to Brown. Pass to Davies. Outside, Jones. That's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown. About a minute played so far here in the first. James with a deep three. It's hauled in by Brown. Driving to the basket. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Count it. Good. James has got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Pass to Jones. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. And the home team has possession. Trailing by 2. Here's Korkmaz. It's hauled in by Brown.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Bonga, no good. And they're on the break. Here's Kalathis, out left to the wing. Korkmaz kicks to Papagiannis. Just 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for James. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And there's the drive. The kick out to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
He's covered by Brown. Pass to Bonga. And taken away by Brown. Here's Kalathis. Now here's Brown. On the wing, James. No good with the triple. It's Brown on the wing. They set the pick. Right wing. Here's Bonga. And a miss there on the triple.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
From deep, James. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Round the pass to Bonga. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Davies. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jones against James. To the left side wing. Baseline J on the way. That one drops for him.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Out to the right wing. Here's Korkmaz. A three-pointer, no good. Outside, Jones. Lets the 3 fly. Another shot. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Up 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And it's Washington missing.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the home team has possession. It's a 3-point game. Now here's Diallo. He's guarded closely. Okobo looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. No good with the layup.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Buries it from 3-point range.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
It's Boston game. No scoring in this one. And he misses his first shot.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
The layup missed. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now Washington fires for 3, drains it from beyond the arc.
Bringing that 3-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now here's Diallo. 9-point game. Here's Okobo. It's deflected, and that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Cornish. And they're moving it up. A 3-ball. A shot by Lundberg. No good. Here's Okobo. and they recover it. Corniche, the pass to Blossinger. Here's a Kobo. That three off the mark.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Now, here's Washington. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Offensive rebound. Pass to Lundberg. Takes a three. Trains the three-pointer. Lundberg's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Blossingame, the pass to Monteunice. Puts up a deep three. And it's a Kobo missing.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the league when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. I've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Corniche's shot is off.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Come get it, come get it.
Okrzyjewski with the ball. Still scoreless. Swatted away. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far it hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built. Playing outside.
And the next topic and that about wraps it up. And as
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's a Kobo. Corniche is out there with Blossingame, and it's Diallo in at the point. Corniche, the pass to a Kobo. The tray. No good on the shot.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
We've got Brown, and it's Jones in at the point. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. Davies, the pass to Bonga. 5 to shoot. Into the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Here's Corniche. Pass to Okobo. On Thursday and then on Saturday.
And for that game against Athens, I think this squad has the confidence that they can play to their strengths against them. And even though they're going after the #1 team right now in our league, they feel they can get the W.
Jones dishes to Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brown's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Puts up a deep three. Offensive rebound.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
Home team foul. Blossom game. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Bonga. He's guarded by Diallo. From downtown.
Away team foul. Brian, first personal foul. First team foul.
Bonga's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Knocked away. Diallo with it. Jones covering. Diallo no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The Diallo's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Inside. No good on the three.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Passing game, no good.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Bonga gets the bucket.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Bonga's gone 2 of 6 shooting from the arc, 33%. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Shoots the 3. Davies kicks to Jones. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Passing game, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Driving in.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Diallo. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Bonga. It's the three-point bomb. Bonga's got 8 here in the quarter.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
From deep three-point land, the long-distance 3 is buried. Diallo's gone 2 of 4 from distance tonight. Bonga, the pass to Jones. They grab their own miss. Brown against Diallo. Brown kicks to Davies. 5 on the clock. Jones, no one around him. Pass to Davies. Jones with it.
Come around. Watch the screen.
Tries yet again. And the shot is good. Jones has got his second bucket of the night. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. No good from outside.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. He's guarded by Diallo. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's a Kobo missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Here's Davies. Hits it from three-point range. Davies has got 8. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Brown. Korkmaz is out there with James. And it's Galathis and a 2-guard. Brown, no good. Now Pokushevsky. And they get it back. Six to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Pokusevski, and the 3 ball is good. Pokusevski's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. From outside, off the mark. Just over a minute and a half left here in the 4th. And the home team has possession. And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Lundberg, no good with the triple. Lundberg's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Korkmaz. From deep, James gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks. I don't know if that's the recipe.
Here's Lundberg. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Number 5, first personal foul, first team foul.
That free throw missing.
At the line for your home team, Galathis, taking 2 shots.
No luck that time either. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. They set the pick from outside the arc. He's off on that one. Stolen away. Here's Lundberg. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Lundberg. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Kalathis. Pakusevsky grabs the miss. Pakusevsky's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Washington outside. Buries it from three-point range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
But the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years, and I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching, but I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
And Brown drops them both. There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. And it's Washington missing. Takes the three. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Washington. Here's Pakusevsky. And that's an intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that. He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
The putback. We're going the other way.
The ball goes to the away team.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Okushevsky with the ball. Drills it from outside.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Now here's Brown. James outside. Brown finds James. The screen from Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Korkmaz, no good. And they go to the intentional foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. From deep three-point land, off the mark. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A resounding...
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Welcome everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Bonga gets the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Evans, defended by Jones. Poke loose. On the break. And Brown with the stuff.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Evans. To the paint. From downtown, it doesn't go for him. Fournier against Brown. Here's Bonga. About About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. No good from outside.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Evans. Off target from three-point range. Evans is gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Wide open look. Can't hit that one.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Right side, Jones. Misses the three. They've been keeping things close.
And now have a chance to jump back on top, BA.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Vezenkov. Here's Evans. Here's Papanikolaou. Lets the three fly.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.149 left in the opening quarter. Clock at 6. Ball no good. Now here's Jones. Still without a bucket. Three-pointer, no good. Ooh, it's stolen. The three. They get it back. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive board. This one for 3. Counted from distance.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Fires the three. Pass to Brown. To the middle. Off target with the three. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Fournier. Inside. Jones grabs the board. Puts up a deep three. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Leading by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Pass to Dorsey. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Dorsey's gotten his first basket of the night. Now here's Pokuševski. He's closely guarded. Here's Lundberg. Let's go with a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Poku with the processing speed just got rid of that one quick.
He's guarded by Washington. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Lundberg. Back to Pokuševski. There's a screen. Pass to Washington from behind the arc. Goes back up. Back to Pokuševski. Here's Lundberg. Down low. Cuts off the pass. In transition, here they come. The visitors with the ball. 3-point lead. Washington drives in, and the bucket is good.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one falls for Washington. He's guarded by Washington. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Dorsey. Buries it from 3. Dorsey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Pass to Lundberg. To the inside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots weren't dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more. You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
To the wing on the left. Here's Peters. No points yet. Shot clock at 5. Here's Dorsey. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First trip to the line for him here. Hits both from the stripe.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Washington. And here's Pokuševski. There's a minute 47 left to play in the second quarter. Washington outside. Now here's Pokuševski, guarded closely. He gets it in there. Pokuševski's got his first 2 points of the night.
His inside game is improving since he came into the league, and Poku does have some good footwork in the paint.
To the right side. Pass to Dorsey. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Dorsey's got 10 points in the quarter.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
For 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
He's guarded by Washington. Pass to Dorsey from deep. It's hauled in by Pokuševski.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Lundberg. The layup off target. He's guarded by Washington. Here's Dorsey. And it's all from three-point range. He got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
And we've got the playoff pictures. Thanks for tuning in.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the center position. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Fall. No made baskets yet. Pass to Vizenkov. Here's Evans, defended by Jones. Over to the wing. Another shot. The shot by Fournier, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
The three. And it's Bonga missing. Bonga has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the footwork from Fournier was really nice there.
Rebounded by Evans. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Vizenkov. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one drops. He ties it up. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Three-pointer. Drops in the three. He's got 5.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Papanikolaou to the paint. Pass to Fall.
Away team foul. Bonga. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vizenkov. Pass to Fournier. Ooh, the emphatic rejection. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Fires the three. No good.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
On the wing, Jones lets it go from deep. Here's Bonga. Fournier covering. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And he drives in. Off target at the rim.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Jones, the pass to Brown. Left side, Jones. Fournier covering. 6 to shoot. Jones in the post. And a missed layup. 3 on 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the wing, right side. Fires for 3. Doesn't go that time.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
For the away team.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Ball passes to Fournier. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Bonga has gone 1 for 4 from the field. The 3. Hauled in by Brown.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Ooh, stolen by Fournier. .102 left in the third quarter.
Jones. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
the inbound. And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Evans has gotten just one of his 7 shots to go. Jones drives in. Here's Bonga. Fournier covering. Shoots. Shot clock at 6. And it's Bonga missing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
The shot by Vezenkov, no good. There's a chance of their lead hitting double digits here.
And that really would put them in control.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bonga, and there's the drive. Fires the 3. The shot misses. And we've reached the end of the third. They lead by 8. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Driving in. Can't hit from in close. It's Pokashevsky on the wing. Lets it go. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Pokashevsky's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. 1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for your home team, Dorsey.
Both shots good from the strike. They set the pick. Washington outside. It's Pokashevsky on the wing. Launches it. Pass to Lundberg. Here's Pokashevsky. The 3-ball. The shot no good. Knocked loose. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock. Washington drives in from outside the arc. Not going to go that time.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's the 3. He buries it from 3.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. Lundberg's gone 1 for 3 on the night. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. Washington outside. From the arc. He drops it from range.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Dorsey gets it to go. Dorsey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Washington left side. Fires from the wing. Yep, right through the net.
Not exactly what coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
He's off on the layup. 4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
Second personal foul, second team.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2, Dorsey.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Out to the right wing. Picked by Pokashevsky. A minute 50 left in the final quarter. Here's Washington. Tipped. Clock at 6. Here's Peters. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
So the first one drops. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
Right wing. Here's Lundberg. Oh, swiped away. Here we go. To the wing, right side. Here's Dorsey to tie it up. Here's Peters. And nails the tray.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Pokashevsky. Count it!
And Poku does not have far to go to jam it down.
Here's Dorsey. There's the drive. Money!
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Pokashevsky the miss. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Peters. Pass to Dorsey. The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Good on both. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And the visitors call time here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
They need to find a 3 fast. A zero hesitation look. Tough, but not impossible.
Substitution for the away team. Number 17.
Can they tie it? Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
Everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Brown. James is out there with Korkmaz, and it's Kalathis in at the shooting guard. Here's Papanikolaou. There's the drive, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Papanikolaou. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Fall. Fournier for 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Here's Korkmaz. The screen from Brown. Ball stolen. Pushing it up. Here's Fournier. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
Here's Fall. Pass to Vizenkov. Now here's Fournier. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Fournier's got his second basket of the night.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And a deep 3 from James. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Now here's Fournier. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Evans. And the 3 off target. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Papagiannis. Kicks it out to James. Over Evans. And it's James missing.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
One-on-one fast break. And Brown throws it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important. Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And a deep 3 from James. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Papanikolaou kicks to Evans. Outside Fournier. Pass to Fall. Here's Papanikolaou. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Papanikolaou's got his third bucket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Kalathis. Hasn't made one yet. Sinks the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And it's Vezenkov missing. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Evans. James up top. He has 5. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fournier against Brown. Fall passes to Fournier. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Launches it from deep. Evans with the rebound. Here's Vezenkov. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They're up by... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
We've got Diallo. Passing game out there at Corniche. And it's Maniunas in at the 5 down low.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Milutinov. He's guarded by Diallo. The offensive rebound. The 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Here's Okobo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Okobo's got his first bucket in this one. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And stolen by Diallo. Three-pointer. And it's Okobo missing. Dorsey down low. He's guarded by Diallo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Diallo. Pass to Dorsey. Uncovered. Thumb shot is good that time. Dorsey's got 4 points this quarter.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Out to the right wing. Maniunas with the steal. Here's Okobo. Diallo the pass to Maniunas. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel. Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Akobo, the pass to Diallo. Fires the three. Peters grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for your home team.
Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Drives to the hoop. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
.141 left in the first half of basketball. And the shot is off from Corniche. Now Dorsey.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Out to the wing. Akobo, the pass to Blossinger. 6 on the shot clock. Akobo, that's good. Akobo's got 5 points so far.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Here's Dorsey. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the shot is off from Corniche.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Akobo's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Blossinger. Off with the layup.
Got it! Oh, what a hit! That is such a tough shot.
How about that shot to beat the clock? That one covered some distance.
And so that brings the first half to a close. They lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the home team. And that's all for us.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Fall. Evans out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Papa Nicolau in at the 3 spot. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown, and it's James in at the point guard position. Now here's Evans. Nothing on the board. From deep. Hands it from downtown.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Brown the pass to James. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there trying to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Here's Calathis, and he makes good on the layup. Calathis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
From deep, Evans sinks the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Calathis. James with it. 4 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Good. Great play by Calathis to set it up. Calathis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Now here's Evans. He's got 6. Yes, that goes in.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Papanikolaou. He's got 10.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
First team foul. At the line for 1, Evans.
And that one falls for Evans. Outside Fournier. A three-pointer is right on target. Fournier's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
To stop the run, Calathis gets the bucket. And here's Evans. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Vezenkov. Evans outside. 6 to shoot. And stolen by James. Fast break, here we go. Puts up a deep 3. They get it back. Round kicks to Papagiannis. From deep, James. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
And here's Brown outside. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. James against Evans. Here he goes. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Evans. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. And you take a look at this home team. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they're sort of cemented in this spot right now. Playing decent basketball, but not quite well enough to make up any ground and get into that next tier. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Substitution on the floor.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Moniunas passes to Diallo. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Corniche. Here's a Kobo. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Deliver. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Passing game out there with Corniche, and it's a Kobo in at the 2-guard. Front past the arc. Adiunas grabs the miss. Launches from deep. Diallo no good. Diallo's gone 1 of 4 from distance. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted. What do you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Because we want to see the finish, don't we? You want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of play.
That's where the excitement happens.
Here's Peters to the inside. Milutinov over to the wing. Offline with his 3.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
They get it again. Here's Corniche.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
Pass to Peters. Game pulls it in. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And he can't jam it through.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
They retain possession. Here's Peters. Tries again. No good that time. Here's a Kobo. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Dorsey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the wing right side. And the shot goes in. They swipe it. Fires for 3. He can't get that one.
Two minutes remaining in the game.
Corniche, the pass to Diallo. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Releases. Offensive rebound. Pass to Peters. Launches a 3. Adiunas grabs the miss. Adiunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Awesome game. And unable to corral the miss, and it goes on a play. Game's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. He's guarded by Diallo. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. To end the drought, and the basket by Game's.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Game's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land. Peters with the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And it's a Kobo missing.
Well, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
The first free throw is good.
Number 77.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Diallo with it. Pass to Corniche. To the left wing. From the arc. No good from Blossengame. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's Peters. And so they get the victory here at home. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Korkmaz, good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here is James. Offline with a three. Brown looking around, and there's the screen. And Brown with the stuff.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now here's Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Free throw good. Brown. And both free throws good for Brown.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
It's James on the wing, defended by Jones. The rebound by Bonga.
Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
Ball stolen. And James puts up a deep three. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Now here's Brown. Defense is right there. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bonga. Check by James. And it's Bonga missing. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Brown for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
There's the screen. Jones, the pass to Bonga. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. A deep 3. Tries to keep it alive. The rebound by Bonga. Fast break. Here we go. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Pass to Korkmaz. Launches a 3. The rebound by Bonga. Bonga's got 4 rebounds now. Driving inside. And he gets the bucket.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Bonga. 6 to shoot. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. 5 points in the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. James, that's good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Takes a 3. They get the rebound. Kick out to Brown. Drives to the hoop. And the jam by Brown.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
James has gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Here's Bonga for 3. No luck on that one.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Pass to Korkmaz. It's James on the wing. Shoots over Brown. Can't nail the jumper.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Leading by 4. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Home team foul. Lundberg. First personal foul. First team foul.
Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Lets the 3 fly. It's Corneli missing. Pass to Washington. Here he goes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
There's the 3. Corneli, that's good. Corneli's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc. He has 6.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Here's a Kobo. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical. More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
For 3, Diallo. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Lundberg from downtown. Buries it from 3.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Out to the wing. The 3 is up. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Number 45.
Second free throw, no good. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. A Kobo, no good. Washington outside. An easy 2 on the layup. Washington's got 6.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Pokashevsky. Pass to Lundberg. Second shot opportunity. Washington outside. Let's go with a three. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now. Fires away from way outside. Diallo, no good. Diallo's got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Knocks down the long J. He's got 10.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
It's Cornelie missing. Cornelie's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Takes the 3. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. Here's the break. The pull-up J. Diallo outside. 4-3. The rebound by Lundberg.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
From deep. On target from range.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep three-point land. A Kobo, no good.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Three-pointer. The rebound by Cornelie. Here we go, one-on-one for 3. Diallo gets the 3 to fall. Diallo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 15. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
I couldn't tell the difference between their second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah,
taking a closer look. Thanks for tuning in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. James with the ball from deep three-point range. Hauled in by Brown.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Jones. Count it. Good. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Korkmaz. Yes, it's good.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Jones drives in, and they pick up 2.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Fires from deep. That one is off. Defended by Brown. Pass to Jones. Here's Bonga. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Bonga is gone, just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Here's Kalathis. The rebound by Bonga. Bonga has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Launches it from deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Bonga's got his second bucket of the night.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And James launches it from deep. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. They need this. He can't get that one to fall.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
tries it from 19. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Jones drives in, puts up a 3, sends it home from three-point land.
I just love the ball movement.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Hauled in by Brown.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Pass to Jones. Here's Bunga. Check by James to the left wing. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's Korkmaz. James up top. 2 in the cold spell. Knocks it down from distance. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the 2nd deep ball to go down for this guy.
And that one's good.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Bunga from behind the arc. No luck on that one.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Kalathis, the shot's good. Kalathis has got his first points of the night.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Bunga. 7 points in the game and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. He gets it up. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1/4 to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Pokashevsky gets it to go.
Well, Pokashevsky looking really confident on the interior, doing a nice job using his size to his advantage.
From deep. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. Here's Lundberg. There's the triple. Fires in the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Diallo. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. Pokashevsky's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Back to Washington. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
To the inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Now here's Diallo. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. Pokusevski's got his 5th rebound in this one. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Going inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There's the agility and the long strides of Aleksej Pokusevski. This guy dynamic off the bounce.
Puts up a deep 3. That one doesn't drop. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Picked by Pokusevski. The 3 from Washington. The rebound by Corneli. In transition, here they come. Lays out. Washington against Diallo.
2 minutes remaining.
Wide open. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 19 points in the game.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
1:51 left in the 4th quarter. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Akobo, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Diallo outside. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Diallo. And miss after miss right now.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And a two-handed jam.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the 3. The rebound by Diallo. So they get the victory here at home. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Fall, and it's Vezenkov in at the 4 spot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Bonga. Here's Davies. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now here's Fournier. The 3. Davies grabs the miss. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Phil Jackson. When I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Bonga. Pass to Davies. Now here's Brown. Defense right on him. Bonga, no good. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Papanikolaou. Over to the left wing. Here's Bonga. Started by Fournier. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst. Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Down low, and that one is hammered home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
For 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And they get it. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Jones drives in. An easy 2 points on the layup. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Papanikolaou. He's covered by Brown. Right wing. Here's the 3. Papanikolaou, good.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open 3s like that. What are you doing?
Off target from outside. And here's the break for the finish. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Dorsey. There's the triple. And that one is off.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Bonga, the pass to Davies. There's the steal. Outside Fournier. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Evan Fournier taking 2 shots.
And so Fournier nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Jones with it. Working on Dorsey. Here's the screen. He takes it in. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Brown. Fall with the rebound. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's Fournier on the wing, defended by Jones. Fournier's gone 1 of 3 on the night. The shot. It's hauled in by Dorsey. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Man, he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
That will count, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Up by 1. And the second. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
He's covered by Washington. Pass to Peters. Knocks down the 3 ball. Peters has got his first 3 points of the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Out to the right wing. missed inside. And here's the fast break. Milutinov, he's covered by Washington. Pass to Lundberg. Traps in the tray.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to be.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. From deep, Evans. A rebound by Washington. Puts it up. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Okushevsky with the ball. 2 on the clock. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Puts up a 3. Good on the triple. Peters has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And that one is stuffed right through.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And the foul on Pokuševski. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
To the right side. The layup off target.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. 1:32 left in the first half. And they're pushing it up. There's the pick. And he drives in. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. It's tipped. .103 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Lundberg, covered by Evans. Up top, Washington, just 5 on the clock. .36 seconds left to play in the first half. Fires from deep. Cranes the three-pointer. 5 points in the game. A tight game here in New York. And nothing is falling for him right now. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lets the three fly. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. And the wide open shot from Evans. And he's good on the 3 ball. Evans has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Takes it inside. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. They've got Jones, and it's Bonga in at the 2 spot. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. They get it back. Pass to Vezenkov. Second chance shot, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Vezenkov's got his second basket of the night. Brown outside. Up and in on the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Papanikolaou. He's covered by Brown, and Brown over to help. Fall passes to Papanikolaou. And a miss there on the triple. Papanikolaou's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 9. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Now Dorsey. Three-pointer. Here's Fall. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
On the basket by Jones.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Pass to Vezenkov. Inside. Now here's Fournier. He's covered closely. Now Dorsey. They set the pick. Just 4 to shoot. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Dorsey's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Jones looking for an opening.
Away team foul. Papanikolaou. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the home team has possession. Here's Bonga. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Here's Papanikolaou. He's covered by Brown.
Home team foul. Brian, third personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Scooped up. Pass to Vezenkov. Here's Dorsey, defended by Jones. Just 5 to shoot. They set the screen. Dorsey, that's good. Dorsey's got 6. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Right wing, pass to Vezenkov. Here's Dorsey, lets it go with a 3. Bonga pulls it in. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Brown, good on the shot. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Papanikolaou kicks to Dorsey. Pass to Fall. Here's Dorsey beyond the arc. Davies grabs the miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Fournier. It's good from inside. He has 7.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Jones. Takes it off the glass.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Jones has gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Here's Papanikolaou, and he jams it with authority.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Brown outside. Pass to Bonga. All sorts of time, and he hits the jump shot. Bonga's got 6 points.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Here's Dorsey. There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. For the 3, Davies grabs the miss. Davies has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Good if it goes.
Oh, big time shot! Wow. And they will go into the fourth quarter riding high. That's almost got to feel like a game winner to them.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. They're up by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Lundberg off with the layup. Here's Peters to the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling. It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Dorsey. 6 on the shot clock. Fires away from way outside. The shot, no good.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Okushevsky with the ball. They get a hand on it. And he banks in the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Dorsey. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now Pokushevsky. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Over to the wing. There's a good screen to tie it up.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Shot on the wing. Bullseye.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Swiped away. Pass to Dorsey. Good on the first, and that brings them within 2. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Jones. Brown outside. And he drops in the way up off the glass.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Dorsey passes to Peters to tie it up. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both shots good from the strike.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
Right side, Jones. They set the pick. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Pass to Peters to take the lead. Hits the 3.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Jones in the post. It falls! That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He's covered by Brown. Here's Peters. Off target from three-point range. Intercepted. Misses the tray. And here's Jones. And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel